If you have not updated these features on your channel, then you are lacking behind. You need to know that YouTube is changing fast, and if your channel is not properly optimized and set the right way, you might be losing subscribers, you might be losing watch hours, and even your revenue if you are monetized. These settings might just be the difference between you getting high views and you getting low views. And you have to watch this video from beginning till the end. You have to pay attention carefully to everything I have to say in this video, so that you know if you've turned on this setting properly or if you've not, so that you can quickly go and turn it on immediately you are done watching this video. The first setting you have to turn on so that your videos will be getting the views that you desire once you upload them is choosing the right category for your video. As soon as you upload any content on YouTube, maybe short form content or your long form content, YouTube make use of your metadata. Your metadata are simply your titles, the hashtags that you've used in your videos, your tags. Tags are different from hashtags. So your hashtags that you've used in your videos, your tags that you've used in your videos, and even the category which you put your video under. Take for example, you are uploading a content that is related to cooking. Let's say you are in cooking niche and you've uploaded a video on how to bake a cake, and then you want to put your video under entertainment category. YouTube will just be suggesting your content to the wrong audience, and once they click on that your video and realize that it's not an entertainment video, it's a video on how to bake a cake, I'm using that as an example, they will just click out almost immediately. They click in, and you know that if people start clicking in your video and clicking out almost immediately, it's going to affect the views that you are going to have on that video eventually. Because once they click on, let's say for example you've uploaded a 10-minute video on how to bake a cake and you have put this video under entertainment category. Once somebody that is looking for entertainment on YouTube comes across this video and clicks on it and finds out that it has nothing to do with entertainment, he or she will just click out immediately, and this is harming that particular video. Clicking into a video and clicking out immediately without showing interest, without watching, not even for 10 seconds, is really harming the video. Because if the first set of people that YouTube suggests this video to are doing this, clicking in and clicking out, before you know, YouTube would stop suggesting that video to the right audience, and it will greatly affect the views that the video is going to have at the end of the day. So YouTube needs this category. YouTube needs you to update the category your video falls under, so that the algorithm can understand the audience that are meant for your video, so that the algorithm can push your video out to the right audience and not to the wrong audience that is going to kill the views of that particular video. Sometimes when you even go to, because I'll still tell you how to put your video under a category, but when you get to that part inside your YouTube studio where you put your video under a particular category, sometimes, I think most times, you just see that YouTube has put that video under, I think the general category is people and blog. Because most times when I'm uploading a video and I go to, after uploading, and I'm trying to put, like, to categorize the video, when I get to that section, I see that the video is automatically under people and blog. You will not just leave it under people and blog, except your video is related to people and blog, except it is fit for that people and blog category. You have to categorize your video. It is very important. It's as important as using a good title and a good thumbnail for your video. Categorizing your video is of high importance as well. So once you get to that section and you see that the category that YouTube has categorized that your video is not fit for the video, you have to select the right category. Most times when you get there, you will see that the video is automatically under people and blog. You have to categorize your video. If your video is under cooking niche, you have to look for, because you will see list. It's not as if you will type the category. There is list of category that YouTube has given to us, and this list covers virtually all the category of content on YouTube. So you have to let YouTube know that this my video is not meant for people and blogs. This video is not meant for entertainment. This video is meant for health. Let's say you are doing a topic on that health. You have to let YouTube know that this video is meant for entertainment. Let's say you just uploaded an entertainment video. So it is very important that you categorize your video. Now, to categorize your video, once you go to your YouTube Studio, the desktop version, so you have to go to your YouTube Studio, the desktop version. Once you get to your Chrome, you type studio.youtube.com. Once Chrome opens, studio.youtube.com, or from Google, you can as well type it from Google. Once you open studio.youtube.com, you have to click on the particular video that you want to categorize. And when you click on that video, you click on the pencil icon on that video. You know, when you want to edit video, you want to put thumbnail and end screen, that pencil icon that you click on, that will take you to that section where you can edit the video. So you have to click on the pencil icon for that particular video. And after clicking on the pencil icon, it takes you to the page where you are meant to edit the video. Then you scroll down and you see the section where YouTube asks you if your content is made for kids or not. Then you see more. Just underneath that, you see more that's clickable. Then you click on that see more or show more. It could be see more, it could be show more. Then once you click on the see more, you will see drop down, and then you scroll up and you go to the section where there is category. I'm trying to say this half heart from my head, but I'll be screen recording it and mixing it with this video. So you scroll down and then you see category. Once you see that category, you see a column where you can change the category. So just click on the arrow that is facing up, just click on that, and it drops down a lot of categories that you will definitely find the one that suits your video. So you just have to pick the category from there. Now, this is you categorizing your video. Each video that you are uploading, this is you categorizing it. There is also a way to categorize your channel as a whole. You have to categorize your channel as a whole. In my next video, I'll be talking about how to categorize your channel as a whole, because categorizing your channel as a whole is also an important way of optimizing your channel. In fact, it is very, very important and essential. But that will be my next video. This one I just spoke about is you categorizing a single video, which is very, very, very important as soon as you upload, especially your long form content. You might not really do this for your short content, but for your long content, it's very important to go to that section and put the video under the category that it truly belongs to, so that YouTube can suggest it to the right audience and so that they can stay long on that content to watch. Now, this brings me to the second setting that you have to turn on your channel so that your video can get the right view that you desire. And this setting is make use of the not made for kids option. You see, letting YouTube know if your content are made for kids or not made for kids is very, very important. There was a time someone that I know created a YouTube account, and she thought that made for kids means that YouTube can suggest your content to adults and also for kids. She didn't know that the opposite is actually what it means. So she set a channel to made for kids. The disadvantage of this setting your channel as made for kids is you will not be able to live stream, because each time she was live streaming and she sent me a link, the link to the live stream on WhatsApp, each time I went there to click on the link, it would tell me that that live stream is on private. How can your live stream be on private? And she kept on telling me that everybody that she had ever sent any of her live stream link to then would say that the live stream is on private. So she had been the only one live streaming and watching. She had been the only one. Like she did not used to see people come to a live stream section. And I was like, what could be the problem? So each time she sent me the link, I would click on this link and it would tell me that that particular live stream is on private. It went on like that for like 2-3 days before it got done on me that did this person set a channel to made for kids? And I had to reach out to her and ask her that, did you set your channel to made for kids? And she said yes. I was like, why did you set it on made for kids? She said she thought that made for kids means that adults can watch and kids can also watch. No. It's advisable that you set your content to not made for kids. Then another disadvantage of setting your content to made for kids is whenever anybody is watching your content, they cannot minimize it, because once they scroll down to minimize and maybe keep scrolling on the streets of YouTube, it will just automatically stop playing the video, like it will close the content. If you've been watching all these contents that are made for kids, you would understand what I'm saying. They cannot minimize the content. Your viewers cannot minimize your content. Once they scroll down to do any other thing on YouTube, it just closes the content automatically. And how many people will go back to the content that has closed to go and open it, except your content is very, 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 very interesting and they are very, 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 very interested. For somebody that is just watching your video and decides to minimize it so that he or she can keep doing whatever she is doing or is doing on YouTube, and that content just closes, what is next than to move to the other video, than to stop watching the video and move to the other one? So it's not always advisable to set your content as, or your channel, because you can set your channel as made for kids or not made for kids. You can set your channel as a whole so that YouTube automatically picks it for you that this content, your content, like content from this particular channel, are not made for kids. You can set a channel like that. And if you choose to be setting it each time you upload, maybe a long form content or a short form content, or anytime you're live streaming, you can also be setting it at that point. But it's advisable to set it once and for all for your channel so that YouTube will know that your channel is not kids content. Your channel does not upload kids content. So there are a lot of disadvantages that come with setting your content to made for kids. But I'll stop at the two disadvantages that I've mentioned. So it's advisable to always use that made for kids or not made for kids button. And it's advisable that you set your content as not made for kids, except you are creating kids content. And you know that another disadvantage is, you know that if you have set your channel as made for kids, it's only kids up to 16 years old that will be watching your content. So if it happens that your content are content that they are not interested, kids are not interested in, that means nobody will watch. It just means that nobody will watch. So it's better to just set your content as not made for kids, except your content are truly, truly made for kids. So for now, I'll be stopping at this few points of mine. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it has been helpful to you and you've not subscribed, what else are you waiting for? Please subscribe. And if you watch the video from the beginning till this point, as in you are still with me like this, looking at me, and you've not subscribed, what else are you waiting for? Please subscribe, and don't just subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified next time I upload a new video on this channel. If this video has been helpful to you, please give it a thumbs up. As much as possible, you can help me share my video amidst your friends and loved ones. And have you watched any of these videos that are currently showing on your screen? If you've not, you should watch them. Just click on any of the boxes. They take you directly to the videos. They are also interesting YouTube growth tips, just like this one that you've watched. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.